Last time, we looked at what procrastination is and methods that can help deal with procrastination. We specifically also look at Ivy Lee's method. And today, we'll be looking at other methods that will help deal with procrastination if practiced. Have you been putting off tasks that are not even difficult? Sometimes they may be difficult, do not get me wrong. You found 2 days, 3 days, a month, 2 months, and you have been putting off that task. You are not alone. According to statistics, 20% of the population procrastinates on job-related tasks, relationship, and even house chores. A whopping 80 to 95% of students procrastinate on their school work. How bad is that? That doesn't make it exciting though. There is a solution to procrastination if you put in the work. This video will be leading you on various methods that can help deal with procrastination. But you, as always, we have to do the work. Hi, this is Mosi Faith from Seed to Tree. You're welcome to the channel where you come, learn, take action, and grow. Procrastination is an endemic problem that affects most people from time to time, including the high-performing people and the most intelligent people in the society. This habit can limit you from achieving your highest potential. It can lead to reduced productivity, stagnation, which can lead to failure, job loss, and sometimes depression. The challenge most people have is that they do not know what to do about it, and yet there are solutions for procrastination. In order to deal with procrastination, you must first recognize that you procrastinate. That is the only way you can begin to find solution to this problem. The issue most people have is that they look at the task they have at hand. It might be enormous, it might be overwhelming, and that just makes them to continue to push this task away. They continue to tell themselves they will do it later. Later becomes it's too late, so they move it to the next day, and so on. So to solve this particular issue, break this task into small manageable bits and spread the task over a period of time. For example, if a student has a 3,000 words essay to write, what should you do? Yes, there is a lot of words to write. Break this task into small bits. You may want to, in a sit, write say 200 words. Then the next time you sit, plan and break each task, each of these 3,000 words into small manageable bits. In it, you sit down, you write 200. Some other time you may write 250. Then within one day you might be able to write 500. The next day the same. You see, 3,000 have become small 200 word per set. So you do not have to deal with the enormous work within a set. That system is also applicable to people in the place of work, people at home trying to get things organized in the houses. For example, if you have lots of cleaning to do, rather than putting the whole load on yourself, you might decide to break the job down into smaller bits. That is how to help you move from pushing your job till the next time, till the next day, and doing a little bit at a time. Another solution to procrastination is planning. Set the bar low for yourself. Do not attempt to do everything at the same time. Trying to do things so much at the same time will only overwhelm you and may actually lead to burnout, fatigue, and you might eventually not even going to attempt this particular task. So set the bar low for yourself. Make a list of items. Do one small task at a time rather than attempting to do everything in one set. One small task, then the next. Actually, there is a principle. It says do something principle. So it's just do something. That principle is helpful because it gives you the momentum to start. Once you are able to start, I actually notice that sometimes I find it difficult to getting things done and going. But once I begin to do it, no matter how small that thing is, no matter how insignificant it is, I find that I go to the next task, and so on. So this is very helpful. Do something principle. Just begin it, and before you know it, everything you have in your list is done. However, another principle says, plan your day. Make a list of everything you have to do within the day. In another of difficulty, identify the most difficult task and attend to that difficult task first. So you clear out the most difficult task within the day when your energy is high, to give you room to do the other things that are less difficult. So however, what works for one may not work for others. For me, I may say that just starting from anywhere may help me, but for others, they want to do what is most difficult. But important thing is note down your list and work in that order. So you have your list. You pick one thing, you do it at a time. It could be the most difficult, as this principle said, or it could just be anything like saying do something principle. So whichever one works for you, please stick by it. But just ensure you get something done. Create deadline for yourself. Creating deadline and attaching a date to it will help you spread out the work, preventing stress and burnout. I currently have used this system where I have this video to record, but I looked at it and I thought I can actually wait and get it done within the weekend. But behold, why should I wait till weekend to get it done? I moved the date forward. So rather than waiting for a whole week to do it, I decided to do it in 3 days. So I put a date to it, setting a date and saying that I have to record this video today. I have to plan, I have to research, and I have to do what? To actually sit in front of the camera to record. So planning and giving yourself deadline can go a long way. But without a deadline, you might just leave things to flow in the air, and you might end up not getting things done at the right time. So I am recording. As you can see, I am going to record and I'm going to send to the editor today. Talking about sending to the editor. Hey, how is my editor doing? Shout out to Susan. I think she's doing a great job. What do you think? Please shout out to Susan. She is really doing a good thing. And talking of doing a good thing, are you liking this video? Is it making any sense to you? Are you benefiting? Are you learning from it? Do you know anyone that it will benefit? If you do know anyone it will benefit, please like the video and send to them. Creating a mental picture of what you want for yourself will help you kick procrastination in the butt. What does that mean? If you are a student and you know exactly what you want to be when you graduate, you begin to see yourself as so. If you want to be a medical doctor, for example, look at yourself. See your future self treating somebody, sitting in your office, or being a consultant. If you're going to be a teacher, for example, you're learning to be a teacher, you see yourself with your students. So you're creating a mental picture that you see yourself in future. That help take every distraction or procrastination off you if you see what you want to be in future. So try to create that mental picture. It will skyrocket you from where you are mentally to where you want to be. So practice it. Knowing yourself, you know exactly why you procrastinate. You may be procrastinating because of stress, lack of sleep, hunger. Whatever it is that is making you to procrastinate, you will need to work on it. Could you be noise in your environment? Can you change your environment to a more quieter place? Can you plan to reduce stress in your life? Can you spread out the work? Yes, you can spread out the work. You can break the work into small bits rather than trying to pack the job up together. And could it be that you're not eating well or you're not eating enough? What is it that is making you to procrastinate? Whatever the case may be, you can find a solution. Identify what the solution is. Identify that resistance. Identify why you are procrastinating and work on that issue. Some have used the 3, 2, 1 rule to help them. As a matter of fact, I used that this morning. If you try to do something and you just see that you're dragging, you're finding it actually difficult to get to it, either in waking up, going to do exercise, doing that task in the office, or even in the house, remember the 3, 2, 1 rule. Get up and do it. That does help. Try it. When you do not feel like doing that thing, rather than procrastinating and scrolling down the phone, use the 3, 2, 1 rule and it will benefit you. Remove every distraction around you. Some people claim that the noise does not affect their work. Having the phone sound does not affect them. But for the people that it does affect, if you see that you are getting distracted over the work you're doing, you are not able to concentrate. You walk in 1 minute, the second minute, you're checking your phone. Put the phone away. Put it out of your reach. Some people tell you that they put it far away in the next room. So if that works for you, put the phone away. Put distraction away. So I was preparing for this video. I got 3 phone calls. Though I put it on silent, but because the phone was facing up, I can see a friend was trying to reach me. But what did I do? I called it later. I understand that when I pick that phone call, sometimes 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, we are still talking. So put distraction away. Some will tell you that they're just going to check something within 2 seconds. 2 seconds sometimes becomes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So plan the time you want to work on the particular task. If you want to spend 2 hours, 3 hours on the task at a stretch, put that phone away and spend that time without distraction. You will see the improvement in your life if you do. After all the work you have done, remember to reward yourself. Remember to give yourself a pat at the back. That Facebook you have put away, those social media that you have put away, the ice cream you have decided not to stand up to go take, whatever it is that you've been thinking about and you choose to stay focused, go and get them and spoil yourself a little bit because you have done well. So it is really necessary that you reward yourself. Have you shared this video? Have you subscribed? Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Please, we need your help to continue to share. If this video benefited you at all, please do share, like it, drop your comment on the comment section and subscribe if you have not. Are you going to begin to put in practice what we have learned today? Are you going to begin to kick procrastination away? Everybody do experience procrastination from time to time, but you must begin to use this principle to help you send procrastination to where it belongs. Procrastination does not belong to you. So push it, kick it, throw it far to where it belongs. And let's come back here to see how helpful it has been. Are there any other ideas that may help with procrastination? Do you know any other thing that I have not mentioned in this video that will help deal with procrastination? If you do, please drop it in the comment section. Let's make it really interactive, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It has been Mercy Faith from Seed to Tree. Thanks for watching. Until I bring the next one to you, you take care and bye for now. You're welcome to the channel that is Brain Freeze. Procrastination is an endemic people. Identify why you're procrastinating. Rather than procrastinating and scrolling down the phone.